volcanics lower in when they were coming
Yeah.
up. So I wonder if we're getting
Like
back into
this.
that. It is
Coral.
cool.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Might be able to get a quick zoom on this one. There we go for zoom.
on this thing.
Oh, there's a holothurian
I
right
think
there.
where the lasers are.
There's a big holothurian there too.
Oh, nice.
Crinoid. A stalked crinoid.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I think
That
that's a
might-
crinoid on a coral.
And there's a shrimp there as well.
Oh, is it?
I didn't catch what the coral is,
Yeah.
but probably a bamboo based on the shape.
Wait, come up. Sorry,
It's
I was talking
weird to
myself.
have the new stuff entering from the
All right.
bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
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 It's a bit disorienting.
Whoa, look at
Oh,
that.
that's a big pillow.
It's just the constant reveal.
Yeah, I think we're definitely into more lava flows here.
Feels like the DP's working harder than it has been.
Yeah, a little bit of wind there.
Oh, there's a nice sticky outy coral.
This one?
Yeah?
Oh. Did you see what it was?
No. Do you have any time?
I'm going
Josh?
to try it, yep.
Okay.
Associate.
Okay, we'll zoom in, please.
Oh, no, just a sponge stalk.
What's
Dead sponge.
Okay. I'm going to get ready for a live interaction while
Okay.
you guys moonwalk down the hill.
Sounds good.
That's from the chat.
So one thing that's cool about these ocean islands is they have different stages of growth that that kind of repeat for different islands, and they start off kind of growing pretty slowly, and it'll be like this seamount we're on, it'll be like hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of those little seamount eruptions that kind of build on top of each other, and then it gets really active, and it's kind of like the hot spot. The mantle plume has like a less magma produced at the edges of it than in the center of it. So once it gets to the center of the plume, then there's this huge phase of volcanic output. That's usually when the island becomes emergent, and there's this real interesting period of time where there's competition from growing the island and eroding the island, and it'll kind of go up and down, above and below sea level over periods of thousands or tens of thousands of years until it fully passes through that barrier and starts to grow into a kind of a shield shape, this like kind of low, broad island. And then it goes onto the kind of slow side of the mantle plume, and you get, again, slow growth, and it gets really lumpy. And then like the islands that we see here in the Cook Islands or other older Hawaiian islands, over time it starts to erode and fall apart, and you get like the really sharp peaks that you see on Rarotonga and Aitutaki, and then eventually kind of sinks down and erosion wins out again, and it becomes an atoll and then ultimately submerges. So that process repeats over and over across kind of the same spot on the Earth because the mantle plume doesn't move, just the crust on top of it does. In response to nobody's question. Sorry, I just went off there for a minute.
And the sun.
That was a cool description, though. Yeah, that was good. Okay.
There's a crinoid.
All right, 'cause I guess we're kind of going sideways, right? Yeah.
It's so funny, it's like having to retune my eyes to this different environment.
I know. It's kind of hard to see compared to what we were used to. Like the biology, I feel like blends in a lot easier.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of variation here, so the variation of biology is not as,
Right.
doesn't stick out as much.
Exactly.
Has anyone explored the Tongan volcanic eruption site? If so, what did they find? That's a good question, because I actually have a expedition planned to go out there in probably 2027 with a different ROV and an AUV, but there have been some expeditions there more recently, and the first expeditions there did a lot of bathymetric mapping, and then were able to look at the difference between what the seafloor looked like before the eruption and what it looked like after the eruption. And they could see, of course, a massive change in the summit caldera or crater. And then you could see where material had been eroded and where it had been deposited. There was an expedition to some hydrothermal vents that were like 80 to 100 kilometers away in the Lao Basin Spreading Center, and those were also covered with ash produced during that eruption. And then my colleague Rebecca Carey and Vanessa Lucier from University of Tasmania just got back from an expedition where they were doing some seismic imaging and sub-bottom imaging. They were able to take a good look at the deposits acoustically, and then they did some coring to look at what the deposits were made of. And so my expedition in a couple of years' time will go out and look at some of the details of how the volcaniclastic or pyroclastic material moved across the seafloor, both to understand how we look at this eruption and previous eruptions in the rock record, but also because those pyroclastic flows cut the telecommunication cables to Tonga, so it was left kind of in the dark for a while, and they're really interested in how to make sure that those cables are secure from kind of natural hazards.
Sounds cool. Is that through a U.S. program, or is that with a Tasmanian group?
It's through National Science Foundation, but
Cool.
the Tasmanian group and folks from New Zealand are collaborators on that. So
Nice.
Shane Cronin and Sally Watson and others from New Zealand will be on that expedition. And I was actually supposed to go on the one that just happened on the RV Investigator, but this expedition didn't quite overlap, but I couldn't really
Do both.
manage to do
Yeah.
both. So
I'm gonna, I gotta back up here.
Go for nav.
Question,
Stand by 1 second. Thank you.
And that is why you have Atalanta.
cannot wait for your expedition. Will your findings be made public? Yeah, so in stand by for the response.
Okay.
That
Not
means
awesome, but
pull
I
off
mean, if
the
we just
hill?
get pulled off, we'll like pulled off. Yeah. That was close. I almost backed right up into that thing. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna try and come over this way. Maybe you could see how the sonar is the hills
Yep.
to your left. You could face the hill.
So that'd
Just-
be swing to starboard, right? 'Cause they're facing backwards.
Port to your left, port.
Port. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bridge
Oh,
now.
face it. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like just like that. I'm gonna come over this way.
Yeah, let's speed up to 0.3. Yeah, we'll give it a try. All right, thanks.
So someone asked, let's see, cannot wait for your expedition. Will your findings be made public? So Nautilus, of course, makes all their results are essentially immediately public, or as immediately as you can do from the Pacific Ocean. That expedition, they will be made public, but after the scientists on the expedition do some work on them, so it's usually about a year after we collect the data that it becomes public. Of course, anyone would be free to like contact any of the folks on that expedition and you know, ask for the data and get it directly, but it won't make it into an archive for probably a year or so. Someone else mentioned, yeah, they have the record of the whole cable, so it'd be interesting to see how the slide did make it over there and damage the cable. Yeah, and it got damaged like a couple times because there was a subsequent earthquake that remobilized some sediment and buried it again. So it is a tough life for that cable. And I was super surprised to learn, because this was kind of my first entree into the world of subsea cables, that it is like the diameter of your pinky finger. I thought these would have been like big armored cables on the seafloor, but they're narrower than the Hercules tether, or smaller radius than the Hercules tether. So they are pretty susceptible to, you know, getting stuff piled on top of them, getting pushed around, and that kind of thing.
Sure. Okay.
Someone asked, they aren't really pyroclastic flows when they are underwater, are they? That's a, ooh, nice sponge.
Oh,
After we look at this sponge, I will answer
Okay, zoom in, please.
or give my thoughts on that question. Bolosoma?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me take a look.
Okay, we'll come wide.
Yeah, like this
Looks
one
like
here.
it.
Sorry, it's loading.
Bolosoma.
Another one.
Like this kind of one.
oh, there's another one. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn your heading back.
All right, so question, were those features of the
330.
Hungatonga eruption pyroclastic flows
right
or
there is
not?
good for now.
Yeah, super interesting question. So, oh, there's a little holothurian. The most technically appropriate description of them is probably just volcaniclastic density currents. They are made of pyroclasts, I suppose, and they did come from material that was once kind of airborne, but they are missing this key component of hot air being one of the key elements of the flow that reduces its friction. So in that regard, they're not hot, or they're not filled with hot air. They're probably heating up the water. So I think it's a fun thing to think about, whether they should or shouldn't be called pyroclastic flows. Generally speaking, pyroclastic flow would help people understand what it was, because they're a more known feature, but technically maybe it's a bit inaccurate. Someone asked, they heard the NPR Radio Lab, or whoever did the report on the undersea cables recently as well. I did not hear that. I'll have to check it out. Oh, and someone again correcting my sponge ID. Not Bolosoma, Caulophacus.
Caulophacus.
The base of the stem goes into the head, somewhat like a mushroom.
Roger.
But this Bolosoma, the stem goes into the head like a mushroom. Oh, man. All right, let's just put question marks next to everything.
Description unknown.
For anybody who's interested in undersea cables, there's a really good book called The Undersea Network by Nicole Starosleski. I met her recently at a conference on subsea media studies, and yeah, it's really great. She has a research unit at the University of California that also looks into subsea cables around the world, and everything from the science to the ecological impacts, like the fact that they're just left there, to alternative solutions of recycling cables or finding new materials for cables, but also just sort of the material and media philosophy of cables. You know, we're out here at sea and we're broadcasting live to you using a satellite, but we're kind of closer to deep sea cables, which are under the ocean, which interconnect the world, than most people are on land. So it's kind of this funny paradox of being proximal to these interconnecting webs around the world, but having to reach out to space to connect to everybody.
There's definitely a group of scientists who want to instrument those subsea cables, because they are this pre-existing network where if you could put nodes on them or even use the fiber itself, you can make some pretty interesting measurements about the ocean over kind of synoptic scales that we just really struggle with, because the ocean's so big and our observing capabilities, except for the sea surface, are so limited in scope, you know. So it would be a great advancement if we could instrument those cables, or there's a group called Smart Cables, or even if every new cable we put down had measurement capabilities. And the other thing that struck me, there's a company in Rhode Island that does subsea cable recycling. Like they break it down into the components. I can't really imagine how they would succeed, because there's no real motivation to remove subsea cables.
Yeah.
But that might change, you know,
Well,
if regulations change.
That's a really interesting point, because one big thing that in this book and in general, people that are looking at this issue, is the politics of it are so complicated, because, you know, the cable stations on land where they connect to, of course, those go through territorial waters and connect to land which belongs to a nation, but then you've got all these cables that are out in international waters, and most of how that the regulations work for that is they are no longer really the responsibility of the cable layers, and they don't really belong to anyone. So when they expire, or when new cables need to be laid, they can end up just resting there, because it would be a very expensive process to go pull out all those old cables. So there's a lot of interesting developments going on with with creating new designs or changing the regulations and having a bit more ownership over them.
Nautilus has done 2 ship operations with cable laying vessels, and they are ginormous.
The vessels?
Yeah. They have wells in there that can hold enough cable to run across the Pacific.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wonder when the first transoceanic cable was laid.
I want to say it was like the mid 1900s. Was the first.
Well, they had coax cables for a while, and then converted to fiber.
Yeah. I think those are ripe for espionage too,
Or
intercepting.
nefarious,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
and even breaking
Oh yeah.
cables, because the
Deliberate.
value is like not the cable, it's the information that goes across it and the connection that people get to the rest of the world.
Okay, the first transatlantic cable was a telegraph cable that was laid in
Telegraph Hill in
1858.
Newfoundland.
Was it?
St. John's.
Yeah,
What about Marconi? Was that a radio signal?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Also sent from St. John's, the first one.
Yeah.
yeah, the signal speed was almost unusable, but a couple of messages were transmitted.
It was a B and a bunch of R's. Because the teletype operator was so cold.
Have you started to feel the increased ship speed yet?
Yeah, definitely.
But like down on at the ROV level?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty similar at the right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People are feeling the cable discussion on the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I got some input on the first transoceanic cable. Folks are jazzed about what you can do with fiber optic cables, like being able to measure the temperature all across the whole length of the cable at any point in time. Like at any point along the cable, which is super cool.
And let's do another 20 degrees to starboard.
Someone mentioned the importance of financial data that goes across the cables. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Camera's being a little hanky.
Yeah, it gets in this weird state where it'll go opposite to what you're commanding it until it catches up with itself.
Someone remembers using transatlantic cables for phone calls. There was an enormous delay, several minutes. Crazy to think how far we've come technologically just within the last 50 years. Too true.
You could try to give it a little. If you try and go up with it, like a little bump, and it goes down, then try the other way, and it'll go up.
Like what we're doing right now
Yeah.
would have been
Try one more.
hard to conceive of 50 years ago.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, I gotta back up some more.
Folks, just to let you
'cause I
know, we're
wanna
not
see
playing the video in
a little
reverse.
better. I think it'll be better with
We
that,
are
yeah.
backing down the hill
Yeah.
because
We're
going
almost there. We're
down the
almost
hill
at the bottom of the
facing
hill.
forward, we would
We're
see a
almost
lot less of the
another step,
seafloor.
but
We're almost there. We're almost at the bottom, and then we'll turn around and go back up. But we got a little ways to go still.
So you see this layer on top of that layer? I think some of this has to do
Come
with
down
like
a
kind
little
of
bit.
camera down.
the stratigraphy
I'm
of
gonna come
the
down.
layers.
I think,
You think that it was like
yeah, you can keep coming
sheet
down.
flows that are encrusted in manganese, or do you mean like that
I think it's
the manganese crust just formed on top of each other?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Seems to be getting maybe a little steeper.
But
Feels like
maybe
it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that
their layers are so
does that
thin.
translate?
I
If
think that
they're
translates,
primary,
yeah.
they would have to be sedimentary.
Should get a
Oh,
little
what's
steeper,
that?
then
It's cool.
What's
Yeah.
flatten
what?
out in about
Oh,
150
coral?
meters.
Coral.
It's making it a little harder to stay in a, like I'm 4 meters off right now, but
For those who are interested in subsea cables, I recommend checking out the website surfacing.in. It's pretty cool. You can actually see your location and all the cables around you and how information would be flowing to get to you around the world, and learn more about transatlantic or transoceanic digital communications. It's pretty cool.
Someone asked why we cannot sample any rocks. Well, right now, we're using the ROV Little Hercules. This is what we've been using over this whole expedition because it is rated to 6,000 meters, and most of the dives we've done are greater than 5,000 meters. This is the last dive of the expedition. We did not have time to switch over to Big Herc for this, so we're going to use this vehicle that only has imaging capability and does not have manipulators for sampling. So that's why I can only salivate over these rocks and cannot sample them.
That looks very lava-y.
Oof.
Yeah, tough to tell. I mean, especially when everything's manganese coated, we lose some of that fine structure.
Yeah.
Little Herc? Yeah, we could do that.
Someone asked, was Big Herc an option for this expedition if there was time, or did it already go back to port for winter maintenance? Yeah, so if we hadn't had a period of rough weather that kept us from diving, we would have switched to Big Herc kind of in the middle of the expedition and done some shallower dives with that, but we lost, I don't know, a week or more because of weather, so we're just going to stick with Little Herc till we get back to port. And then both the vehicles will ride the ship back across the Pacific for winter maintenance period.
Isn't it nice to see a different kind of
Seafloor?
seafloor?
It's for sure. Although I'm like,
It's kind of out in the
I'm
blue
really
anyway,
excited for the
Yeah,
last part of this
of
dive
course.
where we're shallow, because somewhere like 3,000 to 2,000 meters is you get
Yeah.
this big burst of
Life.
life.
I think tomorrow morning our shift will be pretty good.
Yeah. What are we doing special for that? Coming in costume?
Our last shift.
All right.
We're gonna be up on deck at
We'll
3,
trade clothes. Right? I'll wear my Nautilus shirt, or your Nautilus shirt. You wear my Nautilus shirt.
Are you sure about that, Adam?
I think we'll just all wear our Nautilus shirts. Tomorrow's watch, formal wear.
Got it.
Do you have a collared Nautilus shirt?
I do have one. I had I had 2 of them.
The plastic ones?
One I found in my office when I moved to URI, and I was like, oh, I'll wear that. And then
It wasn't yours.
it was not mine, and it was like really tight, and it turned out to be, I think it was like Katie Croft Bells or someone, and it was like the women's version, so it was like kind of like went in or something. I don't know. It was like, I don't know what this is, so I gave that one away. If Nautilus could make like a clothing item that you would be super psyched about, what would it be?
Hoodies.
Fleece hoodie.
Yeah.
Hoodies.
Hoodies.
Hands down.
Yeah, hoodies.
Like,
And I would wear a large and an extra large and an extra extra large
So weird. I was going to say wristbands.
all at once.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, wristbands. So you can wipe the sweat off from sciencing too hard.
You be watching Flashdance again?
I don't really like the hard shell vests. I'm not so into them.
They hold up really well, though. I guess I only wear them out here, but...
I gave mine away.
Oh my god, you could have sold it. What else?
The sun shirts are nice. I like those.
Those are
Yeah.
nice. Those are
That
good.
was like
Smart move.
pretty exciting new addition to the Nautilus clothing items.
That's probably my favorite, the one you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one of the OG jackets.
The windbreaker? Yeah, I have one of those, and
I
never
just
bring
leave
it
it
out.
here. Yeah,
Oh, you leave it here? That's a good idea.
it's like my emergency laundry day jacket.
That's the members only looking one?
It was the one that after 3 years you got one,
Yeah.
but they discontinued it after like 5 years.
4 years.
of having it. So only if you were here from like
For those 2 years.
2016
Yeah.
to 17 or something.
You know about that weird zipper on that one? The liner zipper?
What?
It has a hidden zipper on it.
Ooh.
On the
Oh,
inside.
there is, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like a cotton interior. It's made for high school swimmer. Like it's a high school swimmer jacket. It's not great.
You know how large that inside area is by volume?
No.
750 milliliters.
How do
Oh
you know
my
that?
God.
I don't get it.
Ed.
But that's not the password. Someone suggested snuggly blankets. Mikhail would be into that.
Oh yeah.
He's like added another layer. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
he just
it.
left.
He's got like an additional blanket on his like full body
His suit.
sleeping bag.
Nautilus Snuggies.
There's a PI I used to go out with who always had her, I think it was a queen down comforter. she would bring out
Whoa.
just like,
Wait, for the control van or for?
nah, for in her
Okay.
stateroom.
Oh man, if I am
Snug
like
as a
shipping
bug.
a container
Oh
full
yeah.
of gear, I will put a whole lot of bedding in there. One of the coolest swag items I made for a cruise was Alvin cruise a few years ago, where I had pillowcases screen printed, because when you go into Alvin, you like
Yes.
put all your stuff in a pillowcase, so everyone got their own custom
Oh, that's
pillowcase.
cute.
I've been on a couple expeditions where there's challenge coins given out. Those are pretty cool for the old desk at home.
Yeah, someone was mentioning Nautilus
Yeah.
should have a coin.
Got one from Russ Matthews at the Air and Space Museum. I think that, or maybe it's Foundation.
I love that display they have on air from different parts of the world.
Well,
Wait, what?
they
At
have
the
more
Air
to
and
display.
Space Museum.
They have more to display. They
Yeah,
just
they
don't
have
have
it.
enough space for
It's
it.
empty containers of
Oh my
air
God.
from around the globe.
I have to show you something.
And that really dark room of space that they have.
Can we go just a little hot on the MXD there?
I can go down, but
there we go. Oof, eyes were burning off there.
Oh my gosh. That's what they have in the gift shop of the Air and
Air
Space
Museum. Can you buy air?
Yeah, you can buy air.
No, this was, so I was just at this lake in Italy, and they had vending machines of canned air that you could buy. And it was,
Big stock.
it wasn't really trying to be a joke, but it was just so absurd. It's like,
You don't think it was a joke?
I don't think so.
It looks like something I would do just to make
Yeah.
myself laugh.
Open it whenever you need a moment of escape, tranquility, or simply beauty. It's just kind of strange.
Is that an encrusting sponge there?
I think
Not
that's
sure.
like a,
It looks like something
let's do a little
Can
zoom
we
on that.
zoom in, please?
Yeah.
dead, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a fallen.
Yeah, fallen soldier. All right, I see you, Jason. If I got free merch to give away, I will send you an email.
Jason in Michigan.
Why doesn't Nautilus have merch? I don't know why they
don't know why,
but
because we get that request a lot.
well, they did sell a sweatshirt a
anniversary.
year ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a sweatshirt or was it a t-shirt?
T-shirt. Maybe a sweatshirt might have been available too.
And didn't Samantha design
Yeah, designed by Samantha
Leveling
Lynn
out.
Martinez.
Is it leveling out?
Yeah, it's we're hitting a little flat spot here. Yeah.
And they don't have merch, but you can buy
flick
Call
on
of
that
the
over there,
Wild
right?
T-shirt still from last year.
What?
Oh,
No.
Call of the Wild Festival?
Yeah, they still have shirts available.
Hey, Jen's got a comment about your air.
Just hold on.
We're still going to go down?
Yeah,
for a little
Jen,
bit more, though?
I feel for you.
Okay.
It's
After
very
this
strange.
Yeah, I was trying to decide if we want to go straight across this or down another footstep here.
Well, up to you. And the ship, I guess. Ship capabilities, I don't know.
It seems like we're doing well at this speed.
Dorian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holothurian.
Ooh.
Nice cucumber.
I didn't see it.
You can see it's right there.
Where?
We'll zoom in.
Sure.
Zoomage.
Zoom.
Zoom is a ga.
Double it.
Well, only at 60%.
All right, I'm going to keep backing on up here.
Backing up.
Beep,
We
beep,
turn on the
beep. What if I just
hydrophone,
did
you
that
can
the whole last
hear
hour?
Be a long hour.
Right. Wow. Feels like the watch is going faster when we're on a cement.
And when we're going backwards. Why don't we do this the whole way?
Not the best video, but better than blue.
Yeah. Is there any part of piloting little herc that you would say is easier than piloting big herc?
Not one bit, nope.
Okay, that was what I thought, but I was just curious if there was anything that was easier.
No,
That looks like a collapse zone.
not
or
one
something.
single thing.
Okay.
It's like infinitely harder.
Yeah, it really seems like it.
Yeah.
It was only thrusts in 2 axes. 4 thrusters.
So what would be, Josh, what would be your top 5 little herc upgrades to make it better?
Top 5.
Top 3.
Oh, top 3. Okay.
Let's
or like
do that.
Just the top few. Well, yeah, thrusters would probably be number 1.
Where do you put the controllers?
Yeah, when they got to put the controllers in something. I think I would, if I had my way, which I usually don't, but if I had my way, I would make little herc wider and a little bigger, just to make it a little more stable. And I would change the way that the vertical lateral thruster arrangement is, because basically the vertical thrusters are your lateral thrusters. And so, because they're angled in that way. So essentially when you want a lateral, you're just using one vertical thruster, and it is not very effective, and also makes you kind of wobble. So I'd modify that, and I would probably either change if we kept the same model of thruster, I would probably add a couple more thrusters. And I think that would help to stabilize it a little bit, make it a little bit easier to fly.
How does flying this compared to
Nice.
an observation vehicle like
They're
a Falcon?
very similar. Yeah, we have a lot of similarities there. I mean, I've had a lot of practice of flying very small ROVs, so that definitely translates to help with this. And you know, I think if we added a little bit of mass, then I think you could put an arm on, and a little bio box. So I think it's possible to add some sampling capability. Okay, I'm getting a little close to the rocks here. I'm gonna come up,
Yeah,
back
it's
up.
I think I missed the flat part a little bit.
So make it wider, a bit more mass.
Yeah. Change the thruster.
Change out the thrusters.
Change the thruster arrangement. Add an arm. Add a bio box. Could probably do some small remote Niskin triggering. You know, could science it up a little bit.
Sounds like
I'd love to add an INS. INS would just rock.
Nice.
Then we'd have closed loop control, right? So if we put an INS on there, we could have closed loop autos just like Herc does. And those are they're so small these days, like you could definitely add a very high quality INS to this size of vehicle.
Is there a DVL?
It's a DVL, it's a combination DVL,
Yeah.
HRS, with a fog for heading.
Yeah.
They're highly accurate, and it would just add, so you can use it for navigation, really high precision navigation, and then you can add it into all of your closed loop control auto functions. So you would have station keeping, you know, mission, punch in, you know, push button, piloting, things like that.
Could we add flames?
Totally,
I was just gonna
absolutely.
ask that. Racing
Shark
stripes.
teeth on the side, all that.
Dave O'Hara's probably got a connection for the flame things.
I'd keep the camera though.
Yeah.
Right, Adam?
Mikhail, if we can keep the camera, just stay quiet over there.
He's
Huh.
not in the van right now.
Not hearing a peep.
Sounds like there's no protesting there.
Okay.
We've given them a date to meet us in Los Angeles to get all their materials back. And
Yeah.
as soon as they fly back and head home, we're heading off for parts unknown and they'll never see us.
Yeah.
Wonder if the internals would fit in the Zeus housing.
Just swap them.
Just swap it out.
I think it would be okay, but the lens on this
Right.
housing is...
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Not only do we swap it, but we sign it as well.
Little sticker.
It sounds like what you're describing would be more like a medium-sized herc. This is
Yeah.
little herc.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have to go too much bigger, but yeah, I think adding a little mass would help.
Okay, so not like changing the frame, really. Or
Yeah.
You would
Change-
need to,
Well,
Yeah.
while we're at it.
Well,
yeah.
the frame, really, that's not that expensive, like
Yeah.
for this size of vehicle. And this frame has been around. And I don't think you'd necessarily have to do aluminum. You know, there's a lot of really like high quality, like plastic type that are really durable. That would be options as well, so.
And the things you can make out of old shipping pallets are truly amazing these days.
Yeah.
Start another dead stock.
So what are we still going, is the ship still going?
Still going south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, can we play with our iris again a little bit, Ed?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to manage some
And
other
then
stuff here.
maybe we'll tilt up a little bit on your camera. Seems to be kind of flattening out, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Actually, you still got a few contours to go over, but for the next,
I wonder if should I just,
flip it.
should I flip it?
What are the
Still going to be downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
grid cells on this, or the boxes, Johan?
The boxes, or you mean the contours, or?
No, the boxes.
The boxes are 30 meter by 30 meter squares.
Yeah, so you got
Yeah.
20 or so meters before it might drop off a little bit again.
40. Yeah.
I'll do a little peak. Let's do a little peak. Yeah, it's still downhill.
Yeah. But that seemed like it was fun to do.
That was super fun. My hands all cramped up.
Yeah, time to take your hand off and shake it.
Seems like we've kind of not moving for a little bit. Maybe.
We're still going.
Still going. Okay, let's go. Let's back
But
this
yeah.
train up.
So someone online asked whether we would ever go to a single ROV system.
Good question.
And I think that yes, you could, with some additional stuff, something to isolate the vehicle from ship motion. And there's all sorts of, Josh and I have talked about this extensively on this expedition, all sorts of different ways to compensate for the heave of the ship. But you would definitely need that, otherwise we would have a very bouncy image of the seafloor.
Let's winch up just a little bit. Okay.
Look at this beautiful outcrop. Oh.
So it feels like we're going like sideways. Maybe the currents are pushing us.
Look at this wall of pillows. So
Yeah, 20 and 6, but yeah.
So these are volcanic
Come up
pillows,
a little bit more, please.
which is the most common landform on planet Earth, covering most of the ocean crust.
That's good.
They form because as the lava enters the seawater, it
Yeah.
quickly quenches, and that creates a crust that then kind of stops it from moving, and then a new pillow breaks out. So pillow on top of pillow on top
Okay,
of
come up
pillow.
another 3-4 meters.
Sometimes we'll get a look at the inside of the pillow. You often see radial fractures because the lava is cooling from the outside towards the inside, and as it cools, its volume decreases, and so it wants to take up less space, and so it cracks apart. Much like columnar jointing that you may have seen in large igneous provinces or just in pictures, which are these polygonal fractures that form as the surface of this massive flow cools and shrinks, and those cracks just keep penetrating further and further into the lava, leaving these long hexagonal columns.
Like at axial seamount.
You see columnar basalts at axial?
Oh yeah, they're all over. So cool.
Huh.
Cool.
You ever seen them in the Columbia Gorge?
No.
They're like I'm guessing, a whole different scale from axial. They're like the size of buildings or as tall as buildings.
Wow.
All my life, I wanted some of those in my yard as like kind of artwork, you know?
Where is Columbia Gorge?
The Columbia River is the boundary between Washington and Oregon, and the Columbia River flood basalts are kind of related to Yellowstone. So there's this hotspot track that starts in eastern Washington and Oregon, extends through the Snake River Plain, makes kind of a smile shape, and ends up at Yellowstone.
That wind in that gorge, though.
Oh, it is
It's a sponge.
shaping some stuff. Ooh, look at that sponge. That's cool. And I'm not even going to hazard a guess. I'm just going to wait for the chat to pre-correct me.
It seemed like when we came that steep wall, like the current pushed us
Yeah.
like over. I had to come like way over to the west.
Yeah.
So we actually came up there for a little bit just to clear that wall.
Yeah, I think I took us a little too close to the edge.
But it seemed like we like paused and then just went like west for a bit, even though the ship was still
Consistently
tracking
going.
south. Yeah. Just to keep you on your toes.
Yep. I thought it was too easy.
I'm like, yeah, this is great.
So some of what we're seeing as pillows on the edge look like they grade back into kind of lobate flows further back. So that's like just a big flat pillow. You do tend to see pillows at the edge. Oh, can we zoom real quick on this coral?
Yeah. Okay, we'll zoom in, please.
Zoomage.
Nice.
Hmm.
It's an octocoral. Some kind.
Do we see any bamboo?
Try to get you the base for the
There's
bamboo
one
identification.
little-
One little,
Uh,
what do they call it?
Node?
Yeah, the little dark thing down there.
Yeah.
just basic.
Man. Okay.
Okay, we can call that a bamboo whip.
Okay, we'll zoom
That's
or
a
come
whip.
wide, please. And I'm gonna back up. And can you do 20 degrees to
Ooh, I
port?
love it.
20
Look at,
degrees to port.
Yeah.
There you go.
that's
Done.
so cool.
Okay, I'm gonna come over to west a bit.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Cool.
Bolosoma.
And how close are we? We're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come zooming over this way. And can we brighten me up, please, Ed?
Yeah. That sponge blew us out.
We should be coming around ahead right now, and then ideally we'll be coming right directly downslope again after that.
Oh, Jason, don't worry about correcting me. I need all the help I can get. Even if I get a little prickly when I do get corrected, I am happy to get corrected.
Is that just like Nautilus viewer Jason or like Jason?
Nautilus viewer, Jason.
Okay. Just curious.
But the other Jason corrects me all the time too.
Just maybe not on coral species.
Not on coral IDs.
Right.
On whether I've filled out the time cards.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at these tubular pillows.
All right.
So when pillows flow down steep slopes, they kind of extend out like this. It's really similar to kind of what you see on land with Pohoihoi lava when it goes over steep slopes.
Is that another
see if I can get a,
Bolosoma?
Is that the
I think
same?
it's
Same
the same one,
Yeah.
yeah.
See if I can get a quick shot of this with the background black. If I can get to the right spot.
All right, the chat agreed with my Bolosoma.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe
It's
not.
okay.
I tried. Hold on.
What are we trying to do?
Trying to get a nice shot of the sponge with
it
a
black?
background on like the black in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll try for a quick zoom there.
Quick zoom.
Okay, come wide.
Wide eye.
Okay, backing up. Like a laser. Thank you. Backing up.
Nice view of some of the conchoidal fractures. Or not conchoidal, radial. Where did I get
I was
conchoidal?
about to ask what conchoidal meant.
Oh, conchoidal is awesome. It's this great word meaning how glass breaks. You know, that
Oh,
like kind of
yeah.
curved
Yeah.
surface kind of looks like an inverted mollusk shell, really.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
I think, so Aaron made these series of images in black and white. This would be a good one right here.
Yeah.
There's so many shapes that you can pull things out of
Yeah.
in here. It's
Like looking at clouds.
oh, there's a gargoyle back there and a little stormtrooper helmet, monkey face.
Okay, what did I miss? I'm back.
We've
So
been going
much.
backwards down the hill. And we're seeing some cool geology. We've seen some big sponges. Ooh, on some of these pillows, you can see these scrape marks. This is when the pillow crust breaks, the lava underneath scrapes along at right as it's cooling, and it freezes those scrape marks into the surface.
Ah.
Oops. Sponge up there. See if I can get to it.
Are those like encrusting sponges?
I think so.
That'd be cool to look at.
And I think is that a dead stalk? Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
Couple
love to
dead.
look at those encrusters.
Okay, well, zoom in, please.
Well, now that we've zoomed in, I'll let you take the ID from here.
Thanks, Adam.
Is that a saccocalyx? Got those little fingers, right?
Could be.
Wow. That's cool.
Trying to find a saccocalyx that's not stalked.
Okay, come wide.
Oh, interesting. Someone looked up conchoidal, and it comes from concha, meaning shell-like or mussel-like.
Like a conch shell?
No, like a bivalve shell. It's conchoidal fractures are like when you break a big chunk of glass and you get that kind of like curved surface. And I was describing it's kind of like an inverted shell shape, and turns out that's exactly what it means.
But I think I would wager to guess that conch shell comes from that same root.
Ah,
It's spelled concha.
Right. Okay, so let's see.
This is quite a spectacular wall.
Yeah,
here.
look at that
Sure.
stream
Yeah.
of sponge. That's wild. Can we follow that down?
Yeah, I'm trying.
How steep is that? That is incredible.
Very
It's like a
steep.
wall. Yeah.
Wow.
The altimeter says 16 meters right now.
Whoa.
Wow.
16 meters straight down. Okay.
Someone's asked, what text would you recommend for someone interested in geology? Someone who has high school knowledge but is keen to know more.
I would check out some John McPhee. He's an excellent writer and has written about the geology of the U.S. And then I would also read The Map That Changed the World. I can't remember who wrote that.
Oh. It starts with an S.
And then I would also, there's a roadside geology guide for pretty much every place in the country. And I would find one of those because that'll show you local places. It'll describe what it is, and then you can go kind of see it. I don't see a saccocalyx encruster,
No.
so I don't know what that one was.
I'm looking in the other category.
Anyone ever eaten concha bread? Shell-shaped, delicious. Now I'm hungry.
Oh no. Now you've done it.
Look what you've done.
Now we got hangry ant. Oh my God, I've been waiting for this whole expedition. We're on a wall of volcanic pillows. Yes.
And there's,
Oh, we're at the bottom.
and there's the bottom.
Oh my gosh, Ant, we hit rock bottom.
I was just about to make a joke
Oh, I'm
about
sorry.
hitting rock bottom.
I'm sorry. Weirdly, we're not at the bottom on the map, though. Be prepared for further bottoming.
More bottoms.
More bottom. More. Sorry.
What is this bottom?
What is this bottom? What even is this bottom? It's
Very temporary.
Oh, it's just a shelf.
It's a shelf.
Whenever you think you're at rock bottom, you can always fall
Right.
just a little further.
Life lessons from EV Nautilus.
Yeah, we're going to descend another about 50 meters before the waypoint.
5-0?
5-0.
Oh boy.
You think life sucks now? It can get worse.
That's a pretty cool Atalanta shot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Oh. Set one as poo-poo again.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
I wish I had a mini ROV to explore the caves on my home island. That would be the best. It looks like this, what we're seeing here.
Really?
Looks like that, but more closed.
Ooh, is that a crab up there? A little
Little
Galatheid?
squat.
Little squatty?
Squat.
And a swimming shrimp.
We'll zoom in, please.
Ah, yes.
Squat and a shrimp.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's a good shot.
Can we get the lasers off for a sec?
Sure. Thanks, Tim. Oh, come down. Down.
Little
Down.
crab.
Good.
I say.
Good ROV.
Nice.
Good little herc.
Making you guys feel ill back there?
A little bit. Oh, we could do the 4-monitor,
Mondo.
the movie theater
no.
mode.
Okay, well, come on.
IMAX Nautilus?
Yeah, we're definitely using all of our views.
Yeah, I was
At
definitely
this
kidding
moment.
at this moment.
So the little squat lobsters that are associates for corals are like the cutest things because as you approach, they like put their hands
They're
up
like,
in the air.
"Wow."
That's what Jana was saying. She says she loves them.
They're
Yeah,
really
just get-
funny.
They're really cute. They're
They're
so
like,
playful.
whoa, whoa, let's talk about this.
Well, guys,
This is my
hold on.
It's a gang sign. It's a C for crustaceans.
It's my territory. Monidopsis squatty. Serious?
Squatty was
Squatty's just
like
a little...
the squat lob.
Ah.
Like, it's not actually called squatty.
Okay. Jen, you're tricking me.
Mixed squat face.
I know it's pitch black here, but it always seems like these squat lobsters always will sit with some place with a view. Oh, look at this darkness.
One day this will all be mine.
Everything the light touches, Simba.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
what's that?
It looks like a carnivorous sponge.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I was thinking it was a crinoid.
Oh, zoom in, please.
Zoom. Edge.
I like lost it. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Huh.
Chrysogorgia.
Yeah, that's it. That's looks like a carnivorous sponge. That's cool. That's the first one of those we've seen on this.
it's kind of chilly.
Look at that wiggly,
Wiggly.
proboscis.
I was gonna say the same.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, come wide, please.
That's a great shot. Thank you.
It's Adam's nickname in college, too.
Oh, go to home. Here comes Wiggly Proboscis and his friend Sandy Bottoms.
Bingo, TJ.
Good costume.
Bingo!
You go, girl. Who have we got tuning in? We have some friends from the US, the
Guernsey.
UK, Netherlands, Ukraine, Russian Federation, Aotearoa, Malaysia, Hungary, Guam, France, Spain, Germany, and Canada. Where's our Guernsey, mate?
Where's Guernsey? And
Guernsey.
don't probably just mention Sweden just to be sure.
Oh yes, Sweden. We see you.
Sweden potentially.
And Guernsey potentially.
Guernsey.
Guernsey might be thinking about us.
Need to finish my coffee.
What do we got there?
Oh, another firecracker.
Oh yeah.
Chrysogorgia.
Look at us. Oh.
Gorgeous.
Disregard.
Okay, I'll zoom in, please.
Coming in?
Yeah, we can.
Chrysogorgia, magnospiralis.
Was that a little Dead Kennedys reference?
Oh, thank God. I say that every
Wow.
time I'm in the van and no one understands.
Yes.
And I'm like, you guys don't know the Dead Kennedys?
Too drunk?
Oh, sorry, Australia. Oh,
How dare you miss me over in Liechtenstein?
I'm sorry.
And
No.
I feel like every time you're like, who's with us? And then you read off the list, like, there's always a few people that are very offended.
Yeah, I
mean-
think it would be appropriate if you said sorry in Liechtensteinian real quick.
How do I say? Oh, and we even have Netherlands. These aren't on, these weren't on the list. I'm sorry, lag. You wiggly proboscis, you.
I'm pretty sure you said Netherlands.
Did I? Oh, thanks.
Hoi hoi to the Netherlands.
Yeah. Adam was very proud to remember.
I know. I said if I'm going to remember one thing from this expedition, it's not going to be any of your names. It's going to be hoi hoi.
And Etongyoe.
Etanoe. I kind of feel like you could treat me like a toddler that you've just taught one phrase to. Take me around the Cook Islands. Say your thing. Say your thing.
Go
What a
on.
good boy. You want a lollipop? A wiggly proboscis?
Etanoe.
I don't know it. Anyways, we're at halftime watch, and I have my last Whitakers.
Whoa. What kind of
flavor.
slabs you bring in today?
It is berry berry forest flavor.
Whoa.
Enjoy. Sorry, May.
It's okay. Just for the
May
heck
looks
of it,
at the
I'm gonna
ingredients
check
every time.
Is it my lucky day? Probably not.
We have like over 100 people viewing on YouTube.
No.
Wow.
Whoa.
We are not. Wow, that's so good.
How are we doing
It's
there?
probably all the cookies.
Thanks,
Take over
DJ,
this
for the
craziness.
Whitakers.
When
Oh
they
no, there's no more left. That's crazy.
Oh, last one.
All right.
All right. I've just been trying to.
We call these morale boosters when we're sailing canoes, the waka.
Oh,
Because
thank
when you, maybe I've already shared this, when you're getting up at ungodly times at like 3 a.m. and you get out onto the deck where you're there for another 3 hours and it's raining and you're wet and you know you're going to go to bed damp, as soon as someone pulls out lollies, candy, or chocolate, everyone just, you have so much more power, so much more money, you could do backflips. Well, I can't do backflips, but you feel like you can.
That's my favorite flavor.
That's pretty darn good.
Wait till you try almond gold.
I don't even know
Wait.
what's inside of that.
Wait till you try mango coconut.
Mm. Where do you get Whitakers from? Foodland?
Yeah.
All right, gonna take some home.
It's a good gift. Oh, unless you're going to have it for yourself. Give it for yourself.
Yeah.
Shh. Headed down.
I'm just trying to think of the Mario in the Rain gif. May just did the Mario in the Rain gif when they looked at the ingredients.
I think it's a sad GIF. I don't know what it is though.
I've seen a lot of gifs.
Oh, the GIF.
No, sorry,
Excuse
the
me.
GIF.
Can you leave?
We are a GIF house. We do not say GIF in this house.
Unless you're cleaning.
Okay.
Unless you're cleaning.
Oh, I call that GIF.
Get out. Someone's asked, is this the top of the volcano? No. No, no, no.
No, so we are going up the side, the flank of Aitutaki, and we went over a small seamount. Oh, maybe we'll put that on channel 3, the map. Yeah? Yeah, there it is. So we've just gone over the small seamount that is at the upper center part of the screen.
Coming down
And
another
now
7 meters.
we are in the little valley between that and this continuous climb up the island's flank, which kind of looks to me like an ancient rift zone of the volcanic island. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Work our way up, and somewhere in there we'll run out of time and bop back to port. Whatever was in that is now stuck between some of my teeth.
TJ's uncle is a dentist.
Yeah.
The next
like,
thing she's handing
I got
out
some
is
more-
business cards.
I got some more customers for you.
Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put my Invisalign back in.
No, you got that thing stuck too?
Yep.
Talk to Tonga's uncle, dentist.
I'll hook yous up.
Is your uncle actually a dentist?
I do have
An uncle.
an uncle dentist
And I do have a
that's
dentist.
from Germany. That
What?
stays in Germany.
Oh yeah, we'll go see him.
Can I get an appointment?
Sure.
All right.
Munich?
I'm not too sure.
No,
Somewhere in Germany.
like Munich.
Josh should go there, hit Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Oktoberfest.
This one,
I'd rather go to
TJ,
Liechtenstein.
this one is the Iridogorgia magnispiralis. That time that we got that it was a Chrysogorgia, not a black coral, that was this little fluffy coral. I can show you in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, just letting you know, because...
Do we know what the current is doing at the moment? What are we experiencing here?
Come on, you missed a
That's
grand
even
opportunity
better.
there.
Currently, the current
Yes.
currently?
Yeah, there, you missed it.
Yeah, what are you feeling up there?
Don't really feel much of a current. Just the heave of the vessel, because we're stretched out pretty tight on the tether. So when Atalanta gets heaved by the by the cable from the ship. It translates onto us a bit.
Mm. You may be getting close to a spot where you could flip back around. There should be
Oh, yeah.
very little down still.
That was the Chrysogorgia.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of bushy. Oops. And then the spirally one is the Iridogorgia.
Oh, hold on, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is the
Are there
that's
marked
the
differences
Chrysogorgia.
between
Chrysogorgia.
5
Yep.
kilometers
And
and 3
then-
kilometer depths?
Oh, did I?
And
Yeah, we're
Out of the
definitely
way,
seeing
please.
different organisms. Not sure that that can be attributed entirely to depth
My
versus
bad.
just position on the seafloor, relief on the seafloor.
trying to find
But
the,
yeah, I would say
yes.
between the
This is
spots
correct,
we've
yeah.
been at 5 kilometers and
It's
this at 3 kilometers, it's been very, very different. Not just the animals, but the substrate as well.
This
Yeah,
is how
been
it's
quite
spelled.
interesting.
Iridogorgia magnispiralis.
Seems like a whole lot less life. We've got a comment here too saying, how come there isn't a lot of sea life down here?
Nice.
I think that when we get up to kind of 2,500 meters or so, we're going to see a lot more, but from that depth down to 5,000, just
Nice.
a bit sparser
Thanks.
than
No problem.
otherwise. We have
Iridogorgia.
seen areas of lots of sponges. We have seen a bunch of corals, so I wouldn't say there's less life, but it hasn't been a bonanza, I guess, so far. Also, it's like, what substrate have we been going over? Like, these gentle slopes with a lot of sediment on them might not be a great place for organisms to attach. When we came to some really steep slopes, that's when we saw, you know, a higher density of sponges, at least.
Are we at bottom now? Do you want to get back into our traditional orientation?
I would say if we're not at bottom, we are very close.
We are pretty much at bottom in terms of what our map says, but I don't know what it looks like you might be experiencing some slope still, but it's looking like it's getting more mild. Yeah, for sure.
Johan, we may want to, are we still at 0.3?
The ship is just about to stop. I figured we'd hold it here while the ROVs swing behind it before we start going upslope.
Okay,
So
I
we
would
can
keep
kinda
it at 0.3 until we get across this little valley. I don't know, it's not that far, I suppose. Maybe you're going to let it swing out under the ship currently?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So then when we go this direction, we'll be set up properly.
Roger.
Great.
Someone sent in that they think that we're in a kind of weird spot with the current. Once we get more up on that ridge ahead, it may pick up a bit depending on how far off to the left we go and if the current is still generally the same.
Which way do you want that latitude to turn? Do you want to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
We came. I came 180 degrees around to port, so I should go back to starboard, back to 150. Is that correct?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Your bearing right now will be pretty much 180, maybe even 200.
Oh, 180. Okay. So I'm gonna go to starboard to 180.
I'm not sure if that's going to give us, well, it'll give us half a wrap, which I guess doesn't matter either way.
That's kind of your normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, what matters, or what would be the decider, is your 6-8 wraps, how many of those you have, and if you can
Look at the.
subtract from that number by turning port or starboard.
Yeah, I don't
What
know.
are your
I don't know. I was going to ask him to get a
turns
little
counter
closer
say?
to the bottom.
What? -5-1.
-5? Okay, so
Also,
you
there's a
want to go
weird
plus.
difference between,
that
we
would
just
be
passed over
clockwise, I
a
think.
ripple versus a
Okay. So
non-ripple.
to starboard then.
Yep.
All right.
We're almost situated here, so
Oh, I better geo-ops this. I haven't done that for a while.
and the vessel heading is 165 or something like that.
The vessel is currently stationary.
Okay.
It's facing 130, but right now you'll probably be tugged towards the back of
Oh,
it,
look,
which is
there's a
about
question mark.
200 from your current position.
There you go. I've come to 180.
Here,
What is
I
going
can
It's a
zoom out.
sign. It's a sign.
So you'll probably swing to about here.
Okay, copy that.
I know it's a little lame, but I would love to just zoom on the sediment here so I can see what we're looking at.
Okay. Almost stable there, and I'll get a little bit closer to seabed too. Okay, go for zoom there.
Oh, sediment.
Some micro-nodules. Okay. Cool. Appreciate that.
That looks like a number 1.
Oh, I thought you were saying it in terms of a highlight.
No.
Cool feeding tracks, yeah?
These ones right here.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see the double tandem tracks. Those are cool.
I'm just going to try and get out ahead of Atalanta here and get back into our view.
Oh, we lost channel 1 again during the zoom.
Interesting.
Hoppa.
What's a little kind of little bioturbation marks around here? Ooh, some cool tracks. Oh, look at the edge of that in the Atalanta cam.
There we go.
What is going on with that? This is like a narrow band of ripples. That's wild.
Yeah, it really looks like
Oh, you know, we are crossing this, kind of this channel, right?
Yeah.
This choke point.
The ripples are right in line with
The orientation.
the contours, yeah.
Yeah.
They also kind of border the micro-nodule sediment area in this more rocky.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like kind of a velocity profile across this channel, and this is the right velocity to produce ripples, where over here it's too high or too low over there. It does seem pretty sharp boundary, though.
Yeah. It's like 2 meters or something.
This is like micro-nodule superhighway.
Yeah.
There's a stalk there.
Yeah,
Sounds
blown
like a
over.
good name for a rock album.
Yeah, that band could play at Dave's concert. Hello, put your hands together for micro-nodule superhighway.
The genre being rock, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. We're here to micro-rock you.
All of their instruments are really tiny. Like really, really small guitars. Tiny drum kit.
Those are called ukuleles.
As we approach these little white bobbers, why don't we get a zoom on
Okay.
them? I think
Seems
we're
like
looking at some xenophyophores, but
Got a comment here. Yeah, we're in the valley here, and I'm thinking the current would have been flowing down this channel, but maybe it's reflecting off the sides, the slopes, and things are quite smooth and uniform.
good thought.
Oh, coming in hot.
You're flying too low, Mav.
There we go. Go for zoom.
Yes.
Tilting up.
Xeno. Look at that. It's got little bits of manganese in the xenophyophore.
You sure those aren't holes?
Go wide, please.
No, I'm not sure of anything. You should know that by now.
Oh,
What's wrong?
nothing. Don't look.
What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I did.
No,
I
no,
did.
no.
I'm bad.
Poor
Gotcha.
shot. That was a poor shot.
Gotcha.
Merci beaucoup. Grazie. Meitagi.
Grazie.
Do you want to zoom on this one?
Sure.
Pronto.
Hey, go for zoom.
Xeno.
Yeah.
It's like micro-nodules and xenos.
Yeah. That's cool. Man, I would love to scoop some of these up just to see what's inside of them.
If you had to pick a person on this cruise, who would be best attuned to fluid dynamics, which person would it be? Either because they're good with the science or because their study requires good knowledge. Asking because those things fascinate me. I'm the weirdo who regularly stares at the... Sorry, I'm the weirdo who regularly stares at the wave going across the pool.
Huh.
I'd
Well,
probably go with the chief engineer.
yeah, maybe. I definitely do fluid dynamics, but of very low Reynolds number fluids, because lava is so viscous.
Whoa.
Wow. Look at this.
Is this, would you call this hummocky or whatever it is?
It is a little... You guys know about the Mima Mounds?
Do we ever?
Yeah, so I think those micro-nodules are collecting in little depressions, yeah?
There's a little ridge
Look at
off
that
to
ridge
the left
thing.
here.
Look at that. Wow, that is...
Oh, we're back to the other ripple field, or ripple edge, maybe. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Over
wow.
there. What in the world?
In the world of volcanology, do you know a guy named George Coronis?
George Coronis. Where's George
He's out
reside?
of Ontario, Canada, but he goes into volcanoes often in those reflective suits.
Yeah, yeah.
And he does shows on wild weather for the Weather Network.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've necessarily come across him, but I have worn one of those suits before.
Oh my God. What's that like?
Very hot, because they're like thick asbestos suits.
Wow.
But so in Hawaii is where I've worn it, and for most flows, you don't need it at all. They're thin, they crust over, you can kind of walk on them pretty quickly. But big flows are just like these huge radiators of heat, and to get close to those, you got to have some protection.
I'll get a little bit closer to this one here. Do you like a zoom on any of these?
No, I think we've
Nope.
got
Yeah.
those down.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind wiggling to the left a little bit to go.
Yeah.
I think there's a big ripple field over there. Ripples, believe it or not.
I kind of need
Is
to go
Ed
that
even
way
listening
anyways.
to me? That was his kind of humor.
Yeah, well, I was trying to tie it into a lyric and was struggling.
You needed some validation.
It's like, yeah, I just
Whoa.
back to the
Wow.
ripples.
Why does
We
it
can
ripple
probably
like
get the
that?
ship moving.
Yeah.
Whenever
It
you're like.
indicates
Our
that
new bearing's going to be 115 to start.
there's
Okay.
enough current to move the sediment, and that what happens is the sediment piles up on the back sides of those little, they're like dunes, and then kind of falls down the front. And
Look at that big stalk there on the right. That heavy one.
the dimensions of those ripples can tell you about how quickly the current is moving, because they get set up so that at a certain height or distance is where you'll get enough flow to move a grain of sediment. It's a really cool little science, you know?
Looking at Atlanta's view, you can see like bigger pieces all coming up.
Yeah.
And how big the
Ooh.
ripple field, you can like see it. In
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah. And the little lee behind that
Yeah,
that rock.
it's pretty
This
cool.
is a cool spot.
Yeah, there definitely must be or have been times of strong current through here.
Yeah.
It's a bit slopey too.
Someone's asked, can you tell which way the current is going based on their shape? It would be perpendicular, right?
Perpendicular, but there should be one side that's shallower slope and one side that's steeper slope, and it's going to be going from the shallower slope side towards the steeper slope side.
And you can see that these rocks have kind of a leaf behind them as you described.
Yeah.
Like a teardrop, so.
And they cause a little reflection, or not reflection, but a deflection of the ripples.
Oh.
If you look like top of frame, you can see that these ripples have a fair amount of relief to them.
Yeah.
They're not, just a visual thing on the bottom. They're sticking way up.
I'll tilt the camera up and you can try and see that.
Yeah, if I zoom, I can compress it.
Okay, stopped.
So you can get a feel for how far up those are sticking.
Yeah,
That's a
cool.
cool shot.
Hi, Dr. Anthony. What's the coolest thing you've seen so far? Well, I woke up this morning.
Ooh.
I've got a mirror in my room.
Brisingid. You have a mirror in your room? I don't have one in my room.
Are you in 16?
Yep.
Yeah. You have a fridge?
I do have a fridge.
Got a big bed.
Got a big old bed. Just starfishing every night.
You got a lounge.
I got a lounge. It is a pretty deluxe room, and it doesn't even have a roommate because
Yeah, you got a
our
lounge
friend
and a desk.
Oh, there's a sponge stalk on the right. Stalk sponge stalk.
But I don't have a diner booth like you guys have in your room.
Do you have a bathtub?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it that. Hot tub,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
but
sponge.
Jacuzzi?
Sponge stalk.
Sponge stalk.
Yeah, our diner booth is pretty cool. It's not very ergonomic, but...
I don't know why you make me come in there and say, what are you having, hon?
It does seem, maybe it's just me because I have longer legs than torso, that all the work surfaces on the vessel are so high off the
Too
floor.
high.
They're
Too
all
high.
so high.
It's also just that none of the chairs go like appropriate heights.
I know.
I feel like a toddler.
You always have your arms up around
the
mid-chest
absolute
to
worst
work.
one is room 4. It's a micro desk and it's super high, and the chair is really low.
Guys, we got our work cut out for us. What are we going to do here with this ID?
This is a Calophacus.
Oh, thank God.
Calophacus.
Did you say zoom?
Yeah, go
Sorry,
zoom.
I could not hear you.
Body.
Coming in.
Put you in the darkness there.
Wow, gorgeous.
I can make that work.
Cool.
Stunning.
Wow.
Lasers off.
Lasers
Sure,
off.
lasers off. Yeah,
Lasers off.
that's as high as I can tilt up.
Okay,
So.
no problem. I'll come out and take a look at the base. I'll come way out and we'll pop off.
Little
Okay.
Xenos all
And
around.
Look at the stalk that's on the ground. That's like 3 times bigger.
Probably got
Yeah.
blown here.
Wow.
Do we know what type of sponge that is?
Calophacus.
I knew that.
And I'm gonna
You were testing us.
There's
Yeah.
another.
Did we pass?
You guys passed.
stalk.
You were literally just singing it.
I
before.
know.
Boy.
Literally.
Okay, we've got a
Look,
school
there's a
in from
little
Dubai that
strip
is watching
of-
now.
Hey,
Studying the water
Dubai.
mysteries in English. Welcome.
Wow.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
And English.
What we're seeing now,
So we're heading a
brand new stuff. Oh,
180.
there's another one.
Another
We're heading,
Calophacus.
the ship is heading 115
We're currently at
up this ridge
3,338
now.
meters deep.
this way.
And we
But
are
yeah, Atalanta's still
seeing
settling a
some
little
mysteries right in
south.
front of us. We're talking about the mystery of these ripples. Every sponge we see is a mystery for me and that I have to solve. The mystery of
there's another one.
micro-manganese nodules. So many mysteries.
Look at all these stalks. They're all just stalk graveyard.
There's a lot of
Calophagus
stalks.
graveyard.
I'm just going to reposition little herc.
I guess when you see all this stuff sliding around on the slope, if there was a
Oh, there's a fish
Calophagus
near
on
the
it,
camera
it
too.
would just
You can
fall
see from
over.
Atlanta.
Yeah. And the current
Ooh,
pushing through
yeah.
here, probably
Yeah.
moving them around.
Yep.
Oh, is there a fish
We've-
up above us?
Yeah.
Aw.
See a little movement
Oh,
for
are
Atlanta.
we coming up the Aitutaki now?
Yep, we're right on the toe of it now.
There's a Munopsis, a couple squatties there.
Yeah.
Look at all
Another,
those layers.
another mystery, the layers.
Wow.
Layers.
Layers.
Apparently ogres have layers.
Whoa.
Shrek reference. Oh, what's that?
Dead stalk.
And a really thick one right at the bottom on the screen.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
I've seen quite a few dead stalks. Massive ones too. Massive as.
Massive as. And we're getting back into pillows over here.
Another one here.
Pillow.
Awesome, guys. The students love it and are so engaged. Thank you. No, thank you. It's really awesome to have people around the world join in on these explorations and also to submit their questions. So if you guys have anything, please feel free to submit.
If those students have a question.
Whoa.
Where's the school at?
Dubai.
Dubai. Is that Farsi?
2 dead stalks
know.
and
Wahhaman?
1 Calophagus.
And a Calophagus in a pear tree.
It could be an Oxydiscus.
Oxydiscus.
Which is a type of Calophagus, right?
Yes.
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I wonder how steep this is.
Yeah,
I think
this is a pretty steep feature to start.
Yeah, we're going to find a bunch of steps, I presume. Go up a steep cliff and then a flat part.
You've read the script.
Oh, I forgot to look if those squat lobsters had gotten themselves a view.
There's one.
Oh,
nice.
Is that a different one?
It looks like a different
Looks like
sponge,
an umbrella.
right? Yeah, I was just going to say, or a mushroom.
Which do you want? The little
We'll take
lobster?
the sponge.
The sponge.
Sponge.
And
What's that thing just above it?
I think it's another sponge, but not as lively.
Looks like a doombeck, the Arabic drum.
Oh.
Oops.
Dude,
Oh, they're up.
oh, well, okay.
Let's go for a zoom there.
That's
Zoom.
that one.
Oh man, that was big, whatever it was. That's the
Of the
hold
stalk?
fast. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the hold fast.
Can't you see the remnants of it below to the right? Just hanging up on the edge there? Could that be it?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Calophacus.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
wow.
like part
yeah,
of it,
yeah.
probably.
Cool. Ooh, you're in the right spot, May.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm searching for it
Oh,
here.
that one. Upper middle?
Searching for
This
urchins.
one?
It's a cool shot. in
Either one of
Atalanta.
those.
These are all
That
Calophacus.
one
Oh.
there in the middle.
I was just hoping to get something a little bit more detailed.
Have we seen anything on the mission that we absolutely did not expect to see?
So
Oh,
much
yes.
bad weather.
We always expect bad weather. I would have to say is the Magna Pinna big fin squid.
So it looks like
Yeah.
we're starting to come
Two of
up on this wall in Atalanta. We're starting to move
Okay.
towards 115.
All right. Come around to
Might be good to
115.
start facing that way.
Yeah, the Calodiscus, I think is...
Oh, I better get way over this way.
Oh, sorry, Tim. I took off on you there.
So Adam, next watch, we can, I will offer a suggestion of either the most interesting fact you know or the most useless.
Oh, I like that. Now our greatest challenge will be remembering that for 8 hours.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh, that's a polyopogon.
Polyop.
You just made that up.
No, it's the one I remember.
Ah.
Can
Do you want me
you
to
change your heading
come back?
over to me until I
Yeah.
get over that way? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a fish.
Yeah, I do see that. Oh, it zipped away.
I think we're still getting set up to climb this wall.
Yeah.
another one.
Ooh, this one's a little different, but probably still a Calophacus. But
Tim,
doesn't it
do you
look
want me to pinch in your sonar sector again for herc?
lumpier, yeah?
That's okay, I think. Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like I've seen this.
As is? Sorry.
Yeah.
Copy.
Did you want a closer look at this one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, go for zoom.
I think we'd be fine with Calophacus, but it is some
it
different
the-
variety.
Oxydiscus?
Oh,
Oh, I think it's the Oxydiscus.
Oxydiscus. Nice. It's not something you see every day.
Right? That's definitely that.
Yep.
And go wide, please. Oh,
Mm.
there's a little
Calophacus Oxydiscus.
crab on that stalk.
Magdapina was the epic find. There were people looking for a good observation digging through 90s Japanese ROV video files. That was amazing to see. Etanoi.
Etanoi.
What's our new Maori phrase for
Oh
the
yeah,
watch?
word
Yeah,
of the day.
what was the last one?
Oh, we didn't have one, eh?
Sunset.
No.
No, that was
Wait, that was a few days ago.
a few days ago.
Few
Come
days ago.
on, Adam.
The last one was Kakite, I think.
What was it? Kokite?
Kakite was that the
Kakite.
last one that we had?
No, but
There's a lot of
that was a few
That's
days
a
ago.
on their
different
side.
Brisingid on a dead stalk.
Dead
And
stop.
a brittle?
Brisingid.
What's that?
Something else
a
below
shrimp.
it at the bottom.
Oh.
Kakite Akone was like a few days ago.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, holothurian.
well, I learned Mi'i.
Ooh.
Oh, me, yeah.
Back
was
into
like 2 days ago.
pillows.
Aaron loves pillows.
Did you just call me Aaron?
Yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes my
Hey,
parents
go.
call me Alan.
Samuel.
Samuel. Sometimes they call they've never called me that, to be honest.
Has
Whoa, fish.
Stock.
has the ROV ever been
Okay.
attacked Jaws style? We had that
Last night on recovery.
last night on recovery, yeah.
Oceanic weight
Oh,
tips
hey.
were biting the floats on
Really?
the tether. Yep.
Were there teeth marks on them?
I haven't looked.
There were some scratches on the football float.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they were biting.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh,
Jens reminded us it was matangi riri nui.
T.E.D. Nui?
It's the strong winds.
Matangi riri
oh
nui,
yeah.
The angry winds.
Wow,
Yes.
Jen, nice Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Holy cow.
Meitaki. Meitaki as.
Meitaki atupaka.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Lots of crinoids
and
and
Brisingids.
Our fan is working
There's a
good.
good current there.
Our fan is working really good.
okay, so you got a new phrase for today?
Got any ideas?
Something about endings, because we're going to be ending the expedition soon.
Openga.
Openga.
That means like the end.
Okay.
Openga.
Tirarai?
Tirarai. That's it.
Tirarai.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
all.
How do you spell it?
Tira, T-I-R-A, space R-A-E. Tirarai.
Tirarai.
And that means that's it.
That's it? Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
Whoa, that
Big
is
old
huge.
Caliphacus.
Tirarai.
Tirarai.
Kakite.
Kakite.
What was
Go for
kakite?
zoom.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Or see ya.
Oh,
And then kakite akone is see you like
Later.
soon or later.
Okay, I can only take one thing into my brain. Kikate.
Kakite.
Takite.
No, kakite.
Kakite, that's what I said.
Is this another
Or something.
Caliphacus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Kakite.
Kakite akone.
Kakite akone.
Tirare.
We got a message from Turu.
Peakoe.
I learned a new Māori word yesterday. Ma viri viri. It was very
Ah.
confusing to learn because it means to bunch, but
It means
only
to
seems to
bunch.
apply to fruit or produce.
Ma vidi vidi.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna
Interesting.
write this down.
Ma viri viri.
It's ma with the M-A.
So is a bunch of bananas, or do you have to actually bunch them? If it comes in a bunch, or is it the process of bunching?
To bunch.
To bunch. We bunch. You bunch. Let's conjugate bunch.
We all bunch. Tirarai, would that be how you use it? Just tirarai? Yep. So if you were, I guess, making an announcement to people
I'd like to take a look at that one, please.
and you were finished with everything, you're about to close the meeting, you could say, oh, well that's it, tirarai,
Tirarai.
tirarai,
Meitaki tirare.
meitaki, tirarai, or tirarai, meitaki.
Meitaki tirare.
Can you zoom there?
Coming in?
Zoomage.
That
Max.
looks like. Does that look like the encrusting ones we saw earlier?
No, that one has a little stalky thing. A little baby stalk.
It looks like a bunch of stalked ones that have been bunched, or ma vidi vidis.
True.
Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what that is.
Teiru, we miss you. Thank you for the new word. Meitaki atupaka.
The blank as is an interesting ending for English people to learn.
That's perceptive as.
Yeah. I don't understand where that came from.
I love it. It sounds great.
Great as.
Great as.
Hi, how many years are you exploring the sea? Or have you been exploring the sea? I'm really interested.
Oh,
Well, it kind of correlates with our ages. So, Ed and I maybe have been the
Go for zoom.
longest.
Yeah, I've only been doing this work for 16 years.
Oh,
but 43 years total